Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Today is February 22nd, 2022, and it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I have my February cup still, and today instead of coffee, I'm drinking Earl Grey that I got from my friend Jill, who lives in the UK. It is just lovely. I love Earl Grey. I hope you enjoyed the pictures of the birds at the bird feeder out my window here. I tried. I finally put it on a tripod so that, whenever they came, all I had to do is push a button, So, yeah, they're out there and they've been at it probably since it got light. First we'll have one, then we'll have six. And it snowed about a skimp. I mean, enough to just cover the ground. No big deal. Yeah. And we're supposed to get 7 inches between now and Thursday-ish. We'll see. We'll see. So, what's happening today, peeps? Oh my goodness, it has been a week. Yeah, it's been a week. Not too much going on, and I didn't really work on a whole lot. I only had 2 reviews. So, what is it about tea that just warms you up? I can drink coffee all day long and still be freezing to death. I drink tea and it just goes to my center core. What are we doing over here? Lay down. She's digging a hole. She had to pick now to dig a hole. Yeah. Anyway, I like my tea. So, let's get cracking. What did I work on? Well, I'm going to start with the biggest thing because, it is, and it just takes up a lot of space. I'm trying to figure out where the top and bottom is. This is my European town. We worked a little bit over here, and I tried to finish up a couple things. So, not too much progress. This is just going so slow. I don't know. I just can't get into it. I don't know what it is. I just... I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying. Then, let's see, we'll get rid of the other big thing that's in here. I worked on my Bristol Monkey sampler from Modern Folk Embroidery. It's on 28 count mushroom Lugana. And we didn't get very much done. I just stopped right there because, I don't know, I'd had a headache a couple days before. And if you've had migraines, I don't know if yours go like that. Mine are kind of cluster headaches. So I'll get it and my head will hurt that day. And then for the next 3 or 4 days, it takes like a week for it to just taper off. I mean, I don't have the effects. I just have my head hurts. So yeah, it was a little too much for my brain. So that's all we've gotten done. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not letting you down. It's just, when I get one of those, it's either really, okay, it's over in a half an hour, everything's good. This was not one of those. Just, it pisses me off. I just can't deal. Alright, let's see, what else? I did have a couple starts this week. I started on the Pink Pavilion. I don't have a picture of it. Maybe I can put one in right here. There we go. This is the only way I know. My editing skills suck. So, I started on the side, and it goes across. So, hang on. So, all I've gotten done, I'm coming back up this way again. So, yeah. I hope you can see that. But just this much, and I was just too tired last night, so I don't know. I just working on it, you know, not gonna sit down and work for hours and hours and hours. It just doesn't work for me. Then I started, I don't know how let me see if I can pull this back. I started the blue flower, which I'll put in here. Okay. Hang on, guys. It doesn't want to come off. This is the blue flower yin and yang. So I started in the center and wanted to see how it was going to show up. And trying to figure, I got it upside down, of course. So not too much of it, just a little bit here and there, because all this is like black 310 or 939-ish. It does not give numbers. So it was, yeah, a little much. But that's all I got done on that. And then I went back to working on the pink pavilion. Oh, I know what I stopped for. So then I stopped and I finished this. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. It's such a perfect size. Hopefully the glare's not too bad. But you can see it's quite sparkly. But I just love that bluebird and them pink flowers and the green. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that was a lovely little kit to work on. And it probably took me less than a month to do. There's some color changes in there, a little bit of confetti, but nothing too bad. Okay, we're just gonna, I'm laying these beside me because, you know, it is the thing. I keep thinking, well, why is that only a minute? I know I've been talking longer than that. Yeah, we're having those kind of days. Then, hang on. I started back working on this one because, you know, I did a video and I just started it. Whoops, sorry, my bad. So I'm just up here in this top and working my way down. So we'll see how it is. I may go back and put some a little bit darker of that red, you know, to kind of outline them so that they look a little bit better, because there's no outlining in this kit at all. It's just straight cross stitch, but might want to bring out some of those things. Hang in there. We got threads hanging everywhere. So, about got this top branch done. I'm going back and putting in the little orange flower, or reddish orange flowers. It's not red and it's not orange. So, it's a little of both. But that's all I've gotten done. Worked on it for a few hours here and there, and, you know, just pick it up and do a color, and pick it up and do another color. Just been kind of sporadic this week. Not getting too carried away anyway. I got that. Oh dear, I didn't write on it. If you remember, let me know. But the pavilion was from Easy DIY. It's the one that I decided to put all the drills in and kit it up for you, you know, to show you how perfectly well that goes. It didn't go well. No. Yeah, they were very staticky. I don't know. Maybe it's just the time of year. I have no idea, but it hasn't happened in a very long time. And when I kitted this one up, these were staticky as well. And this came from, I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was like last week sometime. I got 2 of them, I think, at the same time. Yeah. Wasn't my week to put a kit up grills, but when I did those for that blue one, I put little pieces of dryer sheet in each one of the containers, and it went a little bit better. You know, I mean, there wasn't so many, there weren't as, definitely weren't as many drills for that as the other. So that was a good thing. Then I started, I'm looking. Of course I left that bag over there, and I don't know who this came from. It's written on the bag, but I just got it last week sometime. Oh, it came from the GBFKE store, sorry. So, let me fold it in half. It's the sparrows. There's like a window there, and then you got all these beautiful pink blossoms, and you got the sparrows flying around the window and stuff. So, last night, I got festive. See, I mean, it just kind of, it's sporadic now. Whatever I feel like working on, or, you know, if my eyes or my hands aren't bothering me. I was trying to ignore the fact that my body was killing me because it was going to snow. I mean, I could barely make it to the bedroom because of how much in pain I was. I had to take some Tylenol and go to bed. But anyway, so I did a video yesterday, and we did just a little bit, so I went back and filled in some of those. I don't know if you can see. There we go. So it's coming along. But you can see better on this side how much I did and didn't get done. And sorry for the light. It's kind of cloudy out there, and then everything's bouncing off of the snow. It's just enough snow to, you know, make it bright outside. Does that make sense? I don't know. You know what I mean. So, yeah. And so, there we go. That's much better. But, yep, I'm just starting this row of flowers going up. I'm trying to finish each one as I go, and then I'll have to do the background colors. But just a little bit here, a little bit there. And that, my friends, is everything that I worked on this week. I know, it's not much. I told you this was going to be a short floss tube. I don't know if you saw my European Town. I believe I said it in European Town, but everything is mailed out. I went on Thursday, and I was taking the in-country stuff. Well, because I wasn't sure if they were going to be busy or not busy, and so I get there, and there wasn't a whole lot of people. I mean, just me and one other lady. And so I got to have my turn, and I got all the in-country stuff, and I'm like, I wonder. And it was before lunch. So I ran back home, and I did all the out-of-country stuff, and turned around and went right back to the post office and mailed everything. So it's all out except for the Australia one, and I told you I'd try to, I don't know what Thursday or Friday is going to bring. I don't know. Depend on how much snow we'll get. We're supposed to have 40-mile-an-hour winds. 40-mile-an-hour winds. This happened one other time, and I had to work at the grocery store, so, you know, I had to go like 5 minutes into town. But I mean, I went into town, worked, and then I came home. The wind had been so bad that there was like a 2-foot drift where I had to turn to come into my park. I had to back up the car, you know. I was a speed demon that day. Nobody was there. And backed it up as far as I could, and, you know, really slow. And then I just went for it and just crashed through the snow. I was getting home that day. I was just done. Because I'd worried about this all day, because it gets so cold that we have powder snow. So I knew it wasn't like heavy slushy snow like I would get in Illinois or Kansas, a place where there's lots of humidity. Yeah, it was not a wet snow. Yeah. Granny took out the snowdrift that day. But yeah, that was pretty bad, but we had drifting snow everywhere. It was horrible. But it's been like probably 3 years or maybe 4 since that ever happened. But that was the one and only time, that it really got bad. So, yeah. So I don't know what this week's going to bring. My daughter is supposed to go to the doctor today, so I hope that she got there. They left here. Her appointment was like 8 something, and it's maybe, yeah, we'll call it 70 miles away where she had to go. Of course, she had to go over a mountain pass in between there, and I don't know what they got, what they didn't get, what they got. What, on snow, but they usually keep that road really plowed because that way you can get to I-70, see. So, I don't know. I haven't heard anything back, but it's way early. So, we'll see. So, keep her in your thoughts and prayers as to if they can just figure this out. Holy cow, I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm tired of watching her be in pain and them not doing anything. I really hate doctors. Yeah, I get it that, they kind of want to see if something's going to go back because she has like a herniated disc. It's either herniated disc or a slip disc. I have no idea. We'll see. And, they'll wait and see if it goes back to its original place or whatever. I get that. Okay, that was like 2 months ago. They should have thought about that. Here we are. Nope. So, we'll see. And this cold weather, I don't know. I mean, she's 30 some years old, so I don't know that, her body starts to ache when it snows yet. You know what I mean? Like, I do. I mean, I know it's coming. And nobody could have convinced me of that, like, 15 years ago, that this was going to happen. Yeah, no. But now I do feel it. I've had husbands that one had a rod in his leg, and he would know, like, automatically if it was going to rain really hard or bad or whatever. And another one, it was the snow, and his joints would get, bad. No. Not me. No. Yeah, this all started. Let's turn 60 and get everything. Oh, jeez. Louise. So, I have no idea what's coming up this week. We're just going to do a bunch of stitch with me's. I might throw a diamond painting thing in between there. If there's something that you would like me to see, me work on, put it in the comment section. I can certainly pull out just about anything your little heart desires. Yeah. So, let's see. I'm trying to think if there was any questions that I needed to answer. Somebody did ask me about my stiff arm that I used to videotape with. When I first started this, I had one of those that had like a gooseneck arm. Well, every time I moved the table, the thing would bob like this. So that's when I got this stiff arm, and I got it from Amazon. And like I said, somewhere between, we'll call it 30 and 0 dollars. I don't remember precisely, and it's been, gosh, 3-4 years. I think I'm coming up on my 3rd. Yeah, probably have to be more than that. I think I started in 2018. So this is it'll be the start of my 4th year here on YouTube. But I didn't have a floss tube until maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. So, yeah, because we did diamond painting in the beginning or whatever, craft kits. I did, like, I'd get cross-stitch kits or I'd get craft or diamond painting stuff. It was mostly diamond painting in the beginning because, I just fell into the deepest rabbit hole you could find for diamond painting because, yeah, we have at least over 100 diamond paintings somewhere in this house. Yeah, it's bad. It's almost as bad as cross-stitch now. They're about equal. Maybe cross-stitch is more now, but between cross-stitch, pre-stamped and counted, well over 200. Yeah. And I kind of slowed down on diamond painting because it was killing my neck. And now, I've learned just for a while. I can do it like a half an hour at a time. Then when I start to feel that pull on my neck, I just stop. I just put it all up and start. Not put it up. It's always on my desk. I move it from my desk if I have to film, or whatever, but it's always on my desk. And I can sit down, put a few drills in, depending on how I feel that day. But, yeah. And I have my cross-stitch surrounding me, so I just pick a project and put a few stitches in this or that. But that's the way my life goes, And then every once in a while I have to come out of my life and do housekeeping. Funny how that comes around. And I never did get to the trash. And here we are with snow. Nope, nope, nope. Not going out there. So it might be this weekend. It'll be okay. It's cold. Yeah, that's always a problem in the summer. Leaving the trash inside, so I try to get it out immediately because it's not what you call cool in my house. I have an air conditioner here, like right straight in front of me. And that's the only air conditioner I have in here, and it's just one of those little window air conditioners. It's not a fan, it's an air conditioner. And it gets pretty cold. I have to move the whole room around, like move this couch onto the mural wall. Or else you just freeze to death because it's blowing right at you. Nothing like putting a blanket over you. But it does keep the house cool, and I have one of those great big box fans, so I set it like right where you go down the hall and face the fan that way, and it blows all that hot air out of there. Or I'll turn it around and suck all the hot air and send it this way. But, I don't complain because it does cool off at night, maybe to 60 degrees-ish, somewhere in there. Because we're in the mountains and it's high, it doesn't stay hot and muggy all night long or anything like that. Like it did in Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Texas, no. We don't have that kind of humidity. Alright guys, well, I have blabbered on long enough. I think that's about it for this week. I can't think of anything else that is going on per se. Just kind of brain dead. I don't know, did I finish my conversation about the long arm? But I got a stiff arm. If you're going to videotape, you want a stiff arm on. And this one screws to the table. I had to find a table that was thin enough, but it has one of those tightening screws, like kind of like a clamp, if you will, clamp into it. So it's just worked absolutely fabulously ever since I got it. So yeah, it's the best. It might not have been the most expensive, but it's worked. And I've used it on different places because the clamp makes it versatile to clamp onto everything. And this desk must weigh, God, 75 pounds. I thought my daughter and I were never going to get it in the car. At least. Excuse excuse me, it's a drafting table that I got at the thrift store, but it has this huge top that's probably 3 feet, wide and 4.5 feet that way. So it's ginormous, and the whole thing will tilt. I mean, if you wanted it to tilt, but I just keep it flat. So, but yeah, get yourself a stiff arm. And this one, you can take the little attachment off, and if you had a regular camera, you could screw it into the bottom, kind of like you would a tripod, and turn it upside down. But I don't have that kind of camera anymore, so yeah. But yeah, great investment. That and my lights. So, alright guys, I think that's going to be it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.